Howling time. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of It's Howling Time with the Howling Wolf. Here, gonna give you selections for July 11th, 2020. The track that I'm gonna do is gonna be Keeneland. It is gonna be race number 9. It is a Toyota Bluegrass Stakes, Grade 2 for a $600,000 purse, going a mile and 1/8 distance. We got a field of 13 running. I'm gonna be giving you my 2 top selections plus my horse to watch. Now let's get it started with my top selection. It is going to be the number 8, Basin, at money line odds at 8-1 by Leon's Lamp out of a Johannesburg mare. Last time ran was on May 2nd, going a mile and 1/8 distance at Oaklawn Park in the Arkansas Derby, Grade 1. Came up second by 6 lengths. Chase was going through all the way, didn't look back, didn't move anywhere, stayed second all the way through. The last time it ran before that, it ran on April 11th at Oaklawn Park on a sloppy track, going a mile and 1/8 distance in the Oaklawn Stakes for a $200,000 purse. Was able to get 4th by 5 1/4 lengths. Was up in mid-pack and fell back late, but down into the stretch was coming back evenly to gain up for that good 4th. The time before that, it ran on March 14th at Oaklawn Park on a sloppy track, going a mile and 1/16 distance in the Rebel Stakes for $1 million. In the Rebel Stakes. Was able to get 3rd by 7 3/4 lengths. Fell into some traffic, had to go wide a little bit. Then was up into the stretch, was making the move, but didn't get enough in there. Was behind Nadal in that race. The workouts have been on June 29th at Keeneland, going 5 furlongs on the fast track. They in 1 minute, 0.60 seconds breezing. Was the 3rd best out of the 13 workouts that day. Then the last workout was on July 6th at Keeneland, going 4 furlongs on the fast track. Did it in 50.20 seconds breezing. Was the 27th best out of the 33 workouts that day. What I see with this one, what's going to need to be done, it's dropping the class. It's going to be a plus. It would need to show the potential. It's not going to be met. It's going to be a nice, firm dirt course that would be nice and the ability that it has from running in that fast track at Oaklawn Park, but knows how to get up there. It's getting Santana back on board, which knows how to get the horse into position. We'll just need to lay off a bit, and facing this easier class of horses, just lay off a bit. Maybe stay in mid-pack, maybe stalking the pace setter, then make the move around that second turn to come up for a good strong kick into the stretch for a great win. So again, for my top selection in the Toyota Bluegrass Stakes, race number 9 at Keeneland, it is the number 8, Basin, at morning line odds at 8-1. Now for my second choice. It is going to be the number 3, Art Collector, at moneyline odds at 5-1. It's by Bernardini out of a Distorted Humor mare. Last time ran at Churchill Downs on June 13th, going a mile and 1/16 distance for allowance optional claiming $100,000 purse. Was able to get first by 6 3/4 lengths. Or a quarter length, excuse me. Had a soft pace, and widening out handily. Didn't have no issues. Then the last time before that, it ran on May 17th at Churchill Downs, going on the fast track for 7 furlongs for allowance optional, claiming $75,000 purse. Was able to win that race by 2 3/4 lengths. Drove him past everybody, was in the mid-pack, then around to the turn into the stretch, made the move, and was head off all the way through first. Didn't look back. Then the time before that, it ran on November 30th at Churchill Downs on the sloppy track for allowance optional, claiming $75,000 purse. Was able to get first by 7.5 lengths. Was driven away, was in mid-pack, was in back in a little bit of a pack, was up in there, coming up strong, and then around that second turn was making a move into the stretch for that lengthening of the lead. The workouts have been on June 7th at Churchill Downs, going 4 furlongs on a fast track, did in 48.80 seconds breezing, was the 30th best out of the 92 workouts that day. Then the last workout was on July 4th at Churchill Downs, on going 4 furlongs on a fast track, did in 48.80 seconds breezing, was the 30th best out of the 97 workouts that day. What I see what needs to be done with Art Collector, it's facing a tougher class of horses, but has the ability and shows that it's been running against these easier class of horses. Had ran against Shared Sense, which ran and won the other day over at a track the other day. Was a good win at that race. So he knows it has the ability to win. So with him, what he's going to have to do is, Brian Hernandez knows how to get this horse into position, but facing this tougher, they may try to put this horse and box him in so he can't find any room. What he's going to have to do is either lay off the pace, go back, and maybe go out wide to come up for a good strong win, go out for a good strong pace, and go out for a good into that second stretch, coming up strong, wide a bit, then come up out in the middle of the pack, in the middle of the track, to come up for a good win. So, or even for a great placing. So again, for my second choice in the Toyota Bluegrass Stakes, it is the number 3 Art Collector at morning line odds at 5-1. Now it's time for the horse to watch. My selection for the horse to watch, my long shot play. For this one, it is going to be the number 11, Hunt the Front, at morning line odds of 30-1. It's by Revolutionary out of a Minefield mare. Last time ran was on June 12th at Churchill Downs, going a mile and 1/8 distance for allowance optional, claiming $75,000 purse. Was able to get 7 by 11 1/4 lengths. Had to go 7 wide in the path. Was upper, but was improving late into that second turn, coming into the stretch. The time before that it ran was on May 2nd at Oaklawn Park, going on a fast track, going a mile and 1/8 distance for a maiden special weight $60,000 purse. Was able to win that race by a length. Was off slow, had to swing out 4 wide to come up for that good win. Then the time before that it ran was on April 11th at Oaklawn Park on a sloppy track, going a mile and 1/16 distance for maiden special weight $60,000 purse. Was able to get second by 4.5 lengths. Had to go 4 wide there, rallied, and had no match to come up against to get the winner, but was able to stay up in there for a good second by 4 lengths, so was up in there fast. The workouts have been on June 23rd at Keeneland, going 3 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 39.20 seconds. Breezing was the 16th best out of the 16 workouts that day. Then the last workout was on July 2nd at Keeneland, going 5 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 59.60 seconds. Breezing was the best out of the 11 workouts that day. For this one, when I see what needs to get done, it's getting Corey Lannery aboard, which has not had any prior, has not been aboard him. But with this one, stepping up in class is the only issue that I have. But you may see this one having a good, nice way. Has the figures to come up at this type of distance. Has the speed figures that it could make a good possible run. And knows how to get up in there. It's been at this distance, has been at the distance, has 1 for 2, so knows how to run this distance. But facing these type of class of horses is the only issue. But has come up, and when it got that in that last race on June 12th, ran against Dean Martini, which had won a race back a couple of weeks ago, for a good win. And has ran against, and the horse that won that race was the Man in Can. So those horses know how to get it into position. It's going to be running against Man in the Can again. So maybe it might do a little switcheroo. So if he gets a good clean start, has no issues, has a good ability, has the fractions for it, could get the good speed up there in front, and maybe lay off a bit, maybe not be so back, but maybe in mid-pack, to maybe being the pace setter, stalking the pace setter, to come up for that good late kick into that, maybe make the move into the first stretch, going into that second turn, then going up, moving up that way, then coming up strong late with all its might into the stretch. Should show for a good placing or even for a great win at a great price. So again, for my horse to watch in the Toyota Bluegrass Stakes Grade 2, race number 9 at Keeneland, it is the number 11, Hunt the Front, at morning line odds at 30-1. Now I'm going to recap my selections. My top selection for the Toyota Bluegrass Stakes, it is the number 8 Basin at morning line odds at 8-1. My second choice is the number 3 Art Collector at morning line odds at 5-1. And for my horse to watch, it is the number 11 Hunt the Front at morning line odds at 30-1. And remember, everyone, when you're cashing with the wolf, it's going to be howling time. Good luck, everyone, and let's cash in those tickets. Good luck to everyone in handicapping. Let's make that money.